Alright, hey everybody, this is Wildcat here, and we're gonna jump into something a little bit new this time around. This is, of course, Police Simulator, as you can see on there. It's where you play as a police officer, obviously. I've had this game, when they released it on early access, and I played it a little bit. It was kind of neat. But one of the things I like about this game is that they're always updating it. They're always adding stuff. They're always fixing things. Like the Firefighter Simulator, I've been playing that for quite some time, and I've never seen an update for it at all. So I don't even know if they do anything with it or not. If you like the role-playing games, this would definitely be one that was worthwhile picking up, largely because they're always adding stuff to it. And on the 19th of this month, they are adding a crime scene area. So you get a call about a shooting or whatever, you got to race to the scene and secure it and try and preserve the evidence that's there. So that's going to be quite fun to do, and it's kind of got me a little excited about it again. So I kind of figured I'd do at least an intro video up on it. Of course, like I said, I haven't played it for quite some time. I think it's the last time I played was last January, so it's almost been a year since I played it. But I've always kept it up to date. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop in and take a look at her. Okay, so of course you have to start out, and then you start in an area, and you have a bunch of things that you have to do in there. And once you do enough things, you'll open up another area, and so on. And it as you do things, you open stuff up. All right, let's go ahead. We'll just I think the way you do this is we'll just go out and we'll go give out parking tickets. I think I should know how to do that without too much of a hassle. So, you can check for available shifts, which I think is what we're kind of just looking at. And we're just going to do a foot patrol, right? So we can do foot patrol, car patrol, or open patrol. And we're just going to go ahead and do a foot patrol. Of course, let's see if I can figure this out. Oh boy, there we go. All right, so this one will be 25 minutes as it states there, right? I think we can increase this if we want. Yeah, let's go to 30. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the game. All right, so of course this is our police station where we start, and I'm just gonna...
Hello, officer. It's your first day on the job, and your first shift is to issue parking tickets, so be on the lookout for vehicles violating parking regulations. Be on your guard and show presence when you encounter other violations. Always remember to have reasonable suspicion before you detain someone and a probable cause with sufficient evidence before making an arrest. Now, some days are better than the others, and remember, every day is different. Good luck.
Thank you, officer. I'll keep that in mind.
So, if I remember correctly, because you do have to go through this and do things properly, if I remember right, if you do enough incorrect things or, not following the procedures properly, that they will actually fire you. Yeah, so... How the heck did this work now? There we go. That's a funny looking door. Yes, we are in there. We can find it. Okay.
We've been getting a lot of calls concerning the parking situation over the last few days. Will you keep your eyes open, officer?
Copy that.
Alright, so our main job here is to give parking tickets, right? And so, as you can see, let's go ahead and carry on here. Just kind of skipping some of those intros. So, first off, okay, so he's his meter's expired for 1. 2, he's parked on the wrong side of the road. And if I remember correctly, 3, he's too far away from the curb. Now I gotta try and remember how to do all this stuff. There we go. Now of course I forget what all the keys are now. I feel like a dummy. Okay, I don't need any of that stuff. That's not what I want to do. So there's a pedestrian that just littered, but of course we'd probably never find out where they were. They're usually pretty tough to find that. Okay, confirm. I think there's a few things you can do with this. Expired license. So we're gonna go because they said about the alignment, right? Wrong direction. Okay.
How you doing, officer?
Oh, not too bad, buddy. So go E. Alright, so we'll see if we can. So I go F to interact, of course, and I'm gonna select parking ticket again. And then what I'm gonna do, meter's expired because the meter has expired. So we shouldn't be faulted there. Position. Well, I probably could give one for being too far from the lock, but I think we're just gonna leave it at that for the moment. Alright, so we'll come up. So left mouse on this here. Check this out. Okay. Like I said, I haven't played this for a long time, so let's bring this up. Alright, so, okay, so his ID, his status is, he's got a gun permit, no warrants, everything looks good with him. Alright, so let's take a look at this plate here. Oh, wonder if that was the other one. So his ID's expired. But we're not really looking for that. Well, what's this? 6XT064. So that would have been on that one there, maybe. Well, I'm not gonna worry about it. His meter's good. Not sure what that's referring to. Yeah, but let's go ahead and run this plate here. So we're gonna see. ID status. No, I think we already looked at that one, didn't we? 9QYB. Alright, that doesn't seem to be... Oh, there we go. There's one over there. Let's go deal with this if we can. A little jaywalking going on here. I come down here, let's check this one out here. Okay, his is expired. So, what the heck, let's go ahead and check his plate too, right? OTE. OT 70. Okay, his ID status expired as well, but everything else is valid, so I'm not going to worry about that one, but we are going to give him a ticket for expired meter. So there's things like you can do help with traffic jams, and you will get calls when you're on foot patrol about going to assist with an accidents and stuff like that, but I say I'd like to I gotta really refresh myself on how to play this again. Right, so, ooh, invalid insurance. That's not good. All right, so, oops. Come back, and they're parked on the curb, and yeah, well, the meter hasn't expired, but we can nail them for a few infractions here, so we can give them a parking ticket for positioning on the sidewalk. And then we're gonna give them a ticket for expired license. Huh. So, because I gave her a ticket for the license plate, that was incorrect. You're not allowed, not allowed to do that. So, that kind of sucks. So, as you can see, I lost 5 CP points for giving her a ticket for not having insurance, which she doesn't. But for what I read there, apparently it was because I was supposed to talk to the person about it, not issue it on the car, I guess. So there is a handbook, right? How-to handbook, and then of course in here you can actually look up, you know, the laws, what you can do and what you can't do. And so if you're not sure before you do something, you should actually come to the handbook and look it up. Now, I think when you're in the handbook and you're trying to learn it and read it, that it does pause the game. So, yeah, this wasn't the key I needed. I'm not sure if you can how to interact with the public yet. But, oh no, there's well, it's not really, I wouldn't agree with it, but I'm not gonna, you know, there's no parking sign or anything, so I'm not gonna risk losing another 5 points for the wrong thing. Okay, so this one here, definitely too far from the curb. Oops, so let's go ahead and run their plate. Yes, everything seems to be valid. Escape to close, so we can give them a ticket for too far from the curb, there's no doubt there. Oops, too far. Too far into the street. Sure, there'd probably be something about that windshield too, eh? Yeah. But I don't know if you can. Right, so, okay, let's just give me a summary of what I just did. Well, I bet there's something about that windshield you could do. Oh, here we go. Buddy's in a no parking zone. Or is he? Parking 8 a.m. to noon on Tuesday. So what day is it? It's Monday. So they're okay then. Because it's on Tuesday, it's 8 a.m. to noon, alright. Okay, so the new point of interest they're talking about is because I come onto a new street. That's what that's about. So this guy here is too far from the curb. Again, so let's run his plate. ID status expired. But, you know, I think unless you can find the person, you can't actually do much about that. And that might be the same thing with the insurance too. You might actually have to find the person to know. Why was I ticketing him? Hold on. I gotta go back here. I gotta go. I think he was yeah, too far, right? So yeah. I'll get talking, I'll lose my train of thought or where I am. Let's see if we get this right. Might have got it wrong, but no, I got that one right. Okay, and this guy down here will get one for being parked on the curb. So let's take a look at the plate and C. Oh, insurance status invalid. Okay, you know what? I gave him a ticket for that last time. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna pull out the handbook and see if I can't find what the handbook says about this. Okay. Okay. Tickets for what words and so you said they've changed this so much that what would it be under? Like I was saying, they've changed this a lot, so it's okay, when being pulled over, but we're not talking about that. Yeah, they've definitely changed this, that's for sure. Maybe there's something in general I missed here. Okay, that's from our detaining and stuff. I thought there was arrest Braves hints. No. Yeah, this could take a while to figure out, that's for sure. Okay, well, maybe this time around we'll just kind of jaywalking, drinking in public, parking regulations. There we go. Oh, I'd learn to read. Well, I'm not really finding much in the way about insurance if you're allowed to. Okay, there we go. Okay, expired license plates require a towing. All right, so that's how we deal with expired license plates. Okay, so All right, so this one here was 4FLS. Let's see here, make sure we're on the right one, right? And it says insurance status invalid. So she has invalid. So I'm gonna give her a ticket for parking on the curb. We'll see if we get this right this time. And parking on the sidewalk, which is correct, right? And then we're gonna give her...
I have a vehicle that needs towing. Can you send a tow truck to my current location, please?
A wrecker has already been dispatched to your location.
Alright, so the meter hasn't expired, but she doesn't have valid insurance, so that's how we deal with the invalid insurance. And it's actually cool when you see the tow truck. It's too bad he's sitting at a, at a red light, because it's cool watching them take the car. They got a nifty tow truck in here. He actually pulls up beside them, and yeah, it picks them up. It picks the car up. It doesn't. You know, it's like, man, now is that a tow truck or what? Check this out. Ain't that something? I thought that was so cool the first time I seen it. Wow, they even got the red and blue lights in the tow truck as well as yellow now.
Hi.
Alright, so let's see, what do we got going on here? Not sure how to talk to people though yet. We'll figure that out eventually. But this is cool. So, you know, for now, that's all I'm doing on this patrol is just going around and giving out tickets. But eventually you can get into driving the cars around town, and it's not parked quite properly, but I'm not gonna hammer on them for that. Oh, that's an expired meter on this guy. And again, that's a Tuesday thing, though. So let's take a look at his plate. See how everything's valid. Okay. So we got expired meters, so I got a ticket for an expired meter. Alright, and then let's check this guy's plate. Alright. She's okay. I think her meter is okay. Alright, let's carry on to the next one. Whoa. What person just littered? Did we just see? Yeah. Unless you see who it is, this person just littered.
Would you please show me your ID?
Yes, officer. There you go.
Alright, so when you're looking at the person's ID, you're looking at, you know, like kind of like birth dates and, you know, make sure they meet up, make sure their picture matches the person. I don't know, I don't... It's kind of hard to tell if that's her, isn't it? Yeah, because they do sometimes have the wrong driver's license, right? It's somebody else's, and I think she's got the wrong driver's license, man. You know, that just is not like the proper person. I'm almost gonna go on a hunch. Issue a violation. Okay. So violation, she's littered. Right. And I'm gonna be nice.
I'm going to give you just a verbal warning this time.
Thanks a lot, officer.
I don't know, man. That driver's license just doesn't look like her. Uh, but I'm not sure what to do. I don't want to wreck my reputation this time around. So there is something about the wrong ID. It didn't look like her, but it was just the hairdo. She could have changed her hairdo, but I don't know. I just don't think it's right. But when you're not sure what to do, then you gotta kind of step back.
Hi.
There we go. Okay, so to talk with people, you use F. Alright, I'm walking across the street here. Oh, here's another guy parked on the curb. Is he? Oh no, it just looked like it because of the shadow. What about, is your meter good? Yeah, his meter's good. Alright. Of course, you know, I'm going to be totally lost when I got to go to the... I wonder if I go here, if it takes you right to the thing. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. You know, I haven't even looked at the... Well, it doesn't matter if you even if you did look at the... Oh, there we go. You can see the date now. What have we... Not sure what date it is in the game, but of course it tells you here it's invalid. Oh, invalid registration. And they... I don't think you can. It's expired license plate. Oh, I didn't lose 5 for that one. Okay, so expired insurance, you can tow them. For expired registration, you gotta give them a ticket. Man. This is gonna be a hard one. I'm not gonna bother with the... Actually, you know, I probably should do the plate on this one too. Oh, there they are. Okay, well, you know what? There's that. This one.
I'd like to see your ID, please.
Okay, officer. There you go.
Well, if you take your glasses off, I think that one would work for her. Oh, they're so hard to tell, and of course, you know, because it's the game, right? I mean, they'll do things like that and make it a little more difficult to really see or justify anything on that. But anyways, where is it? Where is it? Issue violation. Littering, that's what I'm looking for.
I'm issuing you a ticket for littering, which will be about $25.
I didn't expect it to be that expensive.
Well, then don't do it. Right? You don't want to pay the crime, or you don't want to pay the money. They usually say you don't want to pay the price and don't do the crime, right? Oh, there's another car parked the wrong way over here. Ooh, parked at a fire hydrant. That's not good. Okay. So I'm gonna issue a parking ticket for it and have them towed. Cool. All right. Heck yeah. There we go, so it is an emergency one.
I've got a car here that needs towing. Can you send a record of my current location?
Sure. It will be with you shortly.
Come on, man, get out of my way. Huh.
Please show me your ID.
Here, officer. My ID.
Wow, they that actually looks like a different picture than the other two. Violation. She jaywalked.
I'm issuing you a ticket for jaywalking. It's going to be about $25.
My lawyer will take care of it.
That's just, you know, I always like that remark. It's just like, yeah, big deal, you know. Press side for details. Let's. No. All right, so their ticket hasn't expired. This was a Tuesday parking thing, right? Which is good. Their ticket looks good. Their car looks good. I want to get down here to this one that is parked the wrong way. Oh. Position. Wrong way of parking. I don't recall when I played it before anything about the handicap, so that might be something else that they, whoops, also added to it new. Okay, her ID's expired, but you can't tow the car because her ID's expired. Let's check, make sure this person, okay, they had a handicap sticker, yes. Well, he's got it, but it doesn't matter, it's not a handicap anyways. I just don't remember the handicaps when I was playing it before. So that could have been one of the things they added since I last played. Like you said, they had been adding stuff to this constantly, and it's just, that's what makes it a interesting game to start playing. If you like role-playing, this type of role-playing game, and it's interesting to do it because it's like you say, because of the always updating it, and they're always adding things and fixing things, and according to their remarks that they still have a long way to go before they're going to be done with her, so I think it'd definitely be worthwhile to deal with, to get, to deal with. No. This is kind of a bit of a boring end of it, but, you know, it's also
Good to see you again, officer.
kind of is what it is, right? Doesn't want to answer. No meter here. There's no sign that says, or is there? What's this sign say? No parking. No parking on Tuesday. All right. Oh, look kind of good. What's this one? No parking Tuesday. Yep. So that car I seen with the total broken windshield on it, that was almost, that should have been towed, but said, I wasn't sure what to do. Well, there we go. That's my half-hour shift. Alrighty.
Your shift is over, officer.
Now, I'm not sure where. Let's find the map here. Alright, so... Well, I'm hoping that this is gonna have me pointing in the right direction. Let's see, it should be down where I think. Yeah, okay, so doesn't matter which way this end's pointed, it doesn't point the way you're going. The thing said you're allowed to do a little bit of overtime and stuff, but they will get real peed if you do too much, so I just think I'm just gonna head straight back to the precinct. Oh, well, we'll tag this guy because I'm not gonna run his plate, but I can tag him for parking too far. It won't take very long, right? No. No. Oh, that was the wrong one. I put it down parked on the sidewalk. It was supposed to be too far from the street. I know that person just jaywalked, but I'm not going to bother with them. Now, where's this? Okay, so it's up the road here a little bit. Oh, there it is up there. Okay. Oh, not gonna stop for an officer, huh? Yeah. My bad for crossing on a green light. But hey, man, I gotta get back. I don't want to be late. All right, there we have it. That is the end of my first patrol. Could have done a little better. Oh, so now we've unlocked a radar gun. That's cool. Let's see how that works. I don't want to unlock the report speeders. Yeah, we unlocked a new neighborhood. It's a new neighborhood. Oh my god. Man, you'd think I've been drinking. That's crazy. But anyways, actually you can see, so it gives you a list of all the stuff you've done. Right, so you see I lost the 5 points here for that one ticket I did incorrectly. So like I said, you got to do things right out of the docu. But you can, I'm not sure what the max time is you could do a patrol on, but you know, I just figured to get an intro into it and show you a little bit what it's like. And you know, I definitely got to do some more playing with it and get into some of the other things that they have in here that's available. Doing that. All right, I'm going to say, well, cut out for now. We'll see you guys in the next one. So should be have another one up fairly soon on Police Simulator. So you all take care, and we'll see you in the next one.